What? Welcome to the Business Empowerment Podcast, the show that keeps you in the know with what you need to know in business and technology and for yourself so you can grow. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Rob House, and my co-host, Wilton Rogers, got insight for miles and miles. We'll give you what you need to know. Get ready for the Business Empowerment Podcast. Well, good people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me just make sure with my new 1990s R&B headset singing device, let me make sure that it actually has sound reaching the world, because I've definitely seen people do lives with no volume. All right, we're good. Bam. What is up, people? Let me pull this thing down. Let me see if I can come into another level here. What can I do here? Change this up? Nope. Okay. Let me see. We got.
What if there was a way?
So, I am excited today. I'm pumped, like literally pumped about life and possibilities. I'm telling you, life and possibilities can be really, really interesting. And when they are working in your favor, you should just stop and say thanks. Okay? Say thank you, because I heard that an attitude of gratitude will somehow alter your altitude, meaning like the more grateful you are, the higher you'll go in life. So your gratitude determines your attitude, which determines your altitude. So I'm saying thankful Thursdays is the day. So wherever you are around the world, let me know where you are, whether it's live or replay. Where are you? What country? What state? And what state, mind state, are you in? Got a good show today. Going to share some information that's going to possibly lead you down a road of less stress. Hey, can everybody say less stress? Give me an L. L. And spell it all out. What do you got? Less stress. You know? So that's the goal. And so we're going to show you a little video that my son put together. Really nice video. Later. But I want to just first say welcome to this Business Empowerment Podcast. And if you haven't seen any of the shows, go back and look at some of the replays. We really try to bring people on here who can bring you some insight, give some clarity, open the doors, help you, shape your frame of mind, give you a better frame of reference, connect the dots, help you connect with people, get some information that's going to help you make better decisions. How about making better decisions? Who's up for making better decisions? That's always a great thing when it comes to business. Be back in a second.
What if there was a way to get more done by using less effort? What if you could eliminate all the mundane, tedious, repetitive daily tasks off your plate? What if you could have more time to do the things you want to do, like customer engagement, branding, and spending more time with those who are important to you, like your team, your friends, and your family? Well, you can, and RPA can do that for you. RPA, Robotic Process Automation, is a technology that is literally transforming businesses overnight, giving you and your staff more time to do more meaningful things. The STA Group will show you how this can be done in less than 30 days and taking less than 5 hours of your time in the process. In that 30 days, you will learn how to identify all the places of your business that can be automated, and the STA Group will show you how. From conversation to activation in less than 30 days. You will only find that right here. You will be ahead of your competition and you will give your business the opportunity to grow once you learn how to scale through automation. Contact us today for a free 30-minute discovery evaluation and we'll show you how to transform your business overnight.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a video that you will never see again. Well, you'll see it, but it'll have a different sound to it because it won't say STA Group. It'll say Simply Automate. That's who we are. Everything's being transferred over. Got our logos. Everything's official. The entire process will be finalized very soon, and I'm excited about it. We're not changing our colors or anything. Just change the name, and we'll talk more about that when I have Wilton on here, probably on our next session, kind of go into like where that came from and how and why. Why Simply Automate? Like why would we change it? There's a reason. I think simple is good. I think simplicity leads to understanding. Understanding leads to a whole lot of other things. But we'll go into that. Now, what I want to do is I want you to think about this. What do you do at work that is stressful, that is repetitive? Think about that. What is something that you do that is repetitive and you do it a lot, possibly every single day? Start to think about the activities that you do that are repetitive, because what has been given to you is a gift called a digital employee. Okay. And digital employee, hey, thanks for putting that website too there, Dimitri. A digital employee comes in and likes to do all that dirty work, robotic work. They call it garbage work sometimes because you just same thing over and over. But it has to be done. It's not like it's not important, but if it's repetitive, a person shouldn't have to do it. That should be the job of a robot. And that's what this is. RPA is essentially that well-groomed, well-behaved digital employee. And listen, you'll be amazed how cheap they are. Just to kind of give you some insight on what a digital employee is and RPA. So RPA, robotic process automation, right? Robotic process automation. Robotic is anything repetitive. Process is the process from end to end. Automation is automation. When you do that, you speed things up. You heighten efficiency. When you do that, you then allow the person who is doing that mundane behavior to then go do something and reallocate their energy and time to things of more value. So these digital employees are very inexpensive. They used to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, meaning you would have to have an engineer, software engineer on staff, or at least contracted out to build this type of automation. Now, in the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen, things have been dematerialized, demonetized, democratized. Everything's being shrunk, making it more accessible. And so that's what we have done. We have partnered with the right technology partner. We have the right brilliance in regards to our development team, build the right relationships, the right strategy, and the right model. So I'm saying all that to say, you can have a digital employee, whether you are a COO, CEO, or you have these letters that matter, or even if you don't have the letters that matter, you're somebody that matters because you're doing the process. Either way, everyone matters, right? And digital employees can help you all. So if you go to simplyautomateinc.com, and as a matter of fact, Dimitri, can you put the questionnaire here? Put that there too, please. That'd be great. So two things, simplyautomateinc.com, you go there, that's the website. The website will literally show you everything about Simply Automate, us, what we're doing, which is great. But what's better than that is you can kind of see every industry or lots of industries and how they are currently using automation. What you want to do is look around, always look around to see what's going on in your industry and also industries abroad, because you can get ideas based off sometimes how other organizations and other industries are moving. You can kind of get a jump. That's actually a thing. There's a couple books written on that, the converging of ideas and things of that nature. Okay, so now, uh, business burnout. Let's talk about this for a second. Business burnout is something that a lot of people go through. It's horrible. Business burnout can cause stress in the mind, the body. It can cause inefficiencies and errors because of these failings and conflicts. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. Companies crash, burn, as well as the people in them with business burnout. It's not a joke. Although I did make a nice funny video about it, because sometimes you can laugh about things, but then you got to get to the root of solving it. Check this out. Business burnout can be so overwhelming. So many things to do and not enough time to do them. Deadlines to meet with time ticking away quickly. Multiple repetitive tasks that must be completed every single day. What if you could cut that list in half? What if you could automate 50, 60, 70% of what you do every day? You would have less stress. You could get more done in less time. And your company would make more money. Less stress and more money? See how RPA can change your day. Okay, now listen, that is a tough situation to be in. Okay, I mean, a lot of things to do, but so much of that stuff is repetitive. Right, so you should not, meaning human, you should not have to do that. And let me clear this up too. You're not gonna lose your job. Like, if the only job that you have is to push a button or to move something repetitively, that job is not going to be around that long for you. And I would challenge you to expand yourself to a job that challenges you for something more. Okay. Instead, what happens is that robotic work gets removed from you or the person. Then they can focus their energy and time on something, things of more value, which ultimately raises everything as well as the revenue. Okay, so two things here. The questionnaire, that is there's a questionnaire design form, the link here Dimitri put here. So if you are a company or you have a company or you're interested in finding out how this could work for you, this questionnaire will ask you the exact questions we need to know to then build out a design and show you how it will go. And that's how it will flow. And there's also an ROI calculator, which will show you what your savings will be for year 1, 2, and 3 based off the data that you put in. So it's really fantastic. That's the questionnaire. So click on that. Business burnout. It's horrible. Man, I'm telling you, I've seen people fall apart. People who did things that they wouldn't have normally done. Okay. Um, and they regretted it. Business burnout. And what that means is that you are just at your wits' end in regards to work. And a lot of that comes from having so much to do and really such a small time to do it. And sometimes just having so much repetitive things to do is just boring. And if you could remove the repetitive things, you could then spend the time on making that phone call, getting in front of the customer, spending more time with your family. I mean, we have a wonderful law firm with just 3 people, and we were able to save them 40 hours, over 40 hours a week. I mean, and now they don't have to stay at work as long. Maybe they can get home now and spend some time with the family, or reallocate their time to something of value to the firm. How about that? Any questions out there? Let me know if you got any questions about automation, RPA. Ask me something, you know. And I'll tell you this: the most important thing you can do right now is get educated. Do not be a company that is washed away because they weren't educated. Like, I do have some mercy for Blockbuster. You gotta have mercy. Yeah, the writing was on the wall, but that was a new wall. No one had ever seen that kind of. No one had ever seen put movies on the internet and mail them on DVDs. No one saw that, right? It was new. So I got grace for Blockbuster. We don't get that. If we fail now, it's from our own ignorance. We have now had the ability to look back and see how companies like Kodak and Blockbuster like missed out on the current technology. You can't be in business and not understand where trends and technologies are going. You have to understand technologies control everything. Technology is the reason why our brain works the way it works, because the first technology the humans came up with was fire, right? And that fire allowed us to cook our food, and by cooking the food, produce these nutrients and allowed our brains to grow to a bigger mass, which allowed us to think better and a whole lot after that. After that, it's not that kind of show, but this is about life. This is how it goes and connects. Okay, so this is what I suggest: get educated, get educated, and ask questions. The best thing you do is ask questions. John Maxwell said, to get the best answers, one must ask the best questions. And so begin to ask questions like, who is doing what and what is currently working in my industry and how is it working and what are the stats and what is RPA? What is robotic process automation? What is it? What is hyper automation? These are all terms that are new and weird, but that was the same with Google some years back. Like, what the heck was a Google 20 years ago? Like, what? Google? What are you talking about? What's wrong with this guy, right? Now I'm looking for Google for searching. I don't even know another search engine. I don't. I don't even care to. But my point is, this is what happens. Okay? Now, I was speaking earlier about some testimonies and some breakthroughs. Here is that law firm.
My name is Marvin Romero. I'm a small business owner. I have a personal injury firm with 2 employees, and I came across Scale Through Automation on LinkedIn. I wasn't sure if they'd work with small businesses because they already were doing things on a larger scale, but I reached out to Wilton Rogers and his team anyway. We met in early December. They told me they could help out my small business and we could automate some processes that were actually taking up a lot of our time. So we had a meeting the first week of December. After that meeting, I received a questionnaire, filled out that questionnaire. Within a week, we had a Zoom meeting where we talked about all the things that the bot should be able to do, what the automated process would entail, and what I actually wanted to accomplish. 7 days or less from that date, we actually had a bot to look at and a demo to run. And within 3 weeks and before Christmas, we had an automated process for the business. It was amazing to see that the team came together and put together an automated process within 30 days and also during the month of Christmas. Scale Through Automation definitely came through for my business.
Yeah. Well, how about that? How about that? Will tell you can't get on. Dang, what's going on, man? I'm not sure. Sometimes StreamYard is weird like that. It blocked me out. Remember that one time I said I tried to get in and you said you were there and I said I was there, but no one could see. I don't know, man. But look at that. You see that? Now that is the law firm, and quickly they got results. So quick. Digital employee came in working at the law firm. Nice employee too. Really cordial. You know what I mean? Got best kind of employee. Doesn't call out sick. Doesn't take vacations. Always there on time. Always does exactly what it's supposed to do. Man, almost like the perfect children. Ha! No, actually, you can't have perfect children. You gotta have some stuff ruffling feathers. We wouldn't have life. But in business, we rather not have ruffled feathers. Let's have complete efficiency and accuracy. Okay? So, questionnaire, you can fill that questionnaire. The link is right there in the comments. Hey, Dimitri, can you put that also on Facebook as well? The website and the questionnaire. Now remember, the questionnaire will ask specific questions which will allow us to know what is that mundane behavior happening. We can then design a flow so that you can see how you're not going to ever have to do that again. Right? It's just a beautiful thing. People cry. Okay? People cry. Tears. Listen to me? Tears come out their eyes. I mean, it's emotional. It's just nobody needs to be doing no one needs to do mundane, repetitive work. Nobody. It just we are creative much greater than that. Okay? We can do so much more. And then what we learn is once we do that, we also heighten our efficiency. Because now we're talking business. When you heighten the efficiency of a process, you're more effective. Now you can serve your clients better, your customers better, your business can expand. You can scale your partners, your investors. Everybody's happy. Ah, yeah. Everyone's happy. And so you want to get happy, stop doing crappy work. Okay? Stop doing robotic work. Let the robots do it. All right? Don't let anybody do mundane repetitive work. Give it to the robot. Let's work together with technology, right? So our companies can thrive. We're not going to be Blockbuster. We're not going to be Kodak. We're not going to be those companies. We're not going to be the mom and pops that was around for a year and a half, but we just became a statistic. No, we're going to invest in the technologies that are going to support us, and we're going to see that it's actually tremendously cost effective. Remember, I said there is an ROI calculator. ROI stands for return on investment, meaning whatever you invest, this is what your return will be. You can see that year 1, 2, and 3 based off the data you put in. This is a beautiful thing. Okay. And then what you wind up paying monthly, you're always saving 2, 3, 4 times as much. That's how it works. So there you go. Let me see. She sent me a link. Let me see if I can send you a link here. I can't get to it. I'll put it in the comments and see if you can get it there. No, it won't reach. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to think about what those bottlenecks are. What are those bottlenecks currently that you are involved in? Personally, either you are involved in it by doing it, or you're involved in it by you manage it. And you see the people going through this. When I say bottleneck, like what's taking up the most time? Okay. That's what you will be putting into this questionnaire. And then what we'll do is we'll set up a time, get you set up. You don't pay. And this is not about trying to sell you something. Because regardless if you go with us or anyone else, you need to go somewhere. Okay. You need to go somewhere if you're not going anywhere now. And most people haven't touched this technology because it's new. You know how new it is? This is how new it is. According to Gartner, by 2027, over 50% of all businesses will have this, like all of them. Probably more by that. I'm thinking like 60. I'm just thinking. I think that was a thought they thought last year. But this is what they say. Gardner says this. Okay. But right now, less than 2% of small and medium sized business owners know this thing even exists. That's how new it is. So it's new, but it's real because it's also the fastest growing software in the technology industry. So it's in the software technology industry. Okay. It's the fastest growing software. I mean, it's one of those things like, wow, it's growing fast. Nobody really knows, but you do know because of this thing called 21st century. You now have the ability to see trends before they grow, knowing they're going to grow. Come on, you better give somebody a virtual high five, God or whoever you believe in, or thank yourself, thank somebody. Okay, be grateful for this. It's a great opportunity. Well, I'm trying to know what happened, man. I try to get you on here, but let me see if I could maybe I can send it to my nope. And my internet moves too slow for me to do that. So that's what I got. So if you got some questions, reach out. Reach out to us. Oh, D, let's drop that business empowerment community. Let's drop that link in there. You know what? Be back in 1 second. Oh, yeah, I got cannot leave. This this would have been terrible. This would have been terrible. I'm leaving without sharing like probably like the greatest opportunity, like the greatest part of this. Yeah, it's awesome. We're saving the law firm over 40 hours a week, and people are crying, and it's wonderful that it's businesses are winning. That's great. That's like number one. But this is also great. And here's a little clip of it.
The entire business economy was impacted by the pandemic. Trying to adjust to our new business culture and make the right choices can seem overwhelming. But the need to understand technology and automation today is a must if you want to stay competitive. Companies gain an immediate advantage over their competitors once they understand how to implement RPA into their current activities. Scale through automation has made it easy to gain this knowledge and to implement automation so you can have the time to focus on your business, adjustments, and its growth. This is where STA affiliates can impact their clients' businesses and fast. Simply share your clients' needs with us and we'll show you how RPA can create big wins for them in a very short period of time. According to Gardner, over 50% of all businesses will have some sort of RPA implementation by 2027. Don't you think you owe it to your clients to make sure they have this information? The training and support you get through our affiliate program will allow you to make a difference in your client's business while improving your RPA knowledge and receiving a nice residual along the way. Set up a 30-minute affiliate consultation to see how RPA can have an immediate impact on your client's business and your life. We have the blueprint. Join our team.
Yes, the blueprint. So how about that? So an affiliate program. How about the easiest, possibly the most impactful affiliate program, ease of use affiliate program? All you're doing is sharing a link. Like if you know somebody in property management or CPA or accounting or manufacturing or whoever it may be, or you're in conversation, like this is a tool for your toolbox, and you just share the link. They fill out the questionnaire. You join them on the call, and residual is paid to you monthly, month in and month out. That's it. Pretty simple. And what's beautiful about this is that companies, when they win once with one robot, they win with the second because the moment they get a digital employee, the moment they get one, they always get two. And then 3, and then boom, roll. Got a robot here, the automation guy, the 4th bot.
What is up, dude?
Look, I was just talking. I was just saying how people always, always get more bots.
Dude,
Always.
always. That's
I
what we're
mean,
working on now, dude. They're getting a lot more. A lot more.
because you're winning.
Mm,
And who doesn't want to win?
yeah.
You know?
The hard part is them getting past that skepticism and seeing how it works first. Once they see it, it's just boom, 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 boom. And we kind of knew it was going to happen, but we didn't know it was going to happen this fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're finding multiple processes before we even finish the first one. They're lining them up, and we're just kicking them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So it's pretty cool, man. It's real cool. So yeah, we're running on all cylinders, man. We still have our old logo up there.
Yeah. I was telling everyone, like, we're in a transitional phase and stage right now.
Yeah,
New logo, new look, but same valuable service ad.
yeah,
Same value, same company, same system, same strategy. Just a new logo and a name.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. And we're just strengthening those areas even more.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So yeah, man, it's been fun, man. It's been a crazy. I won't say crazy ride. It's been a very productive and exciting ride.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of growth, lots of learning. What's
Yeah.
up, Rhonda? Welcome. Cheerio. Yeah, dude. One of those roller coaster rides that I guess the roller coaster goes through all type of weather conditions too.
Right. Yeah.
Who knew you do a roller coaster in the storm?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. Yeah. Yeah, but but staying on that course, man, pretty soon, the momentum, man, it really starts taking off.
Yeah.
In ways you didn't even think possible. It's like, whoa, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
dream possible, but you really didn't think and expect or prepare,
Right.
even mentally. You can say you can, but you really can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Experience provides something that theory can never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
very true, man. And when I hear some people just talk about what we do, I'm like, you haven't been through it. You read about that.
Yeah. Right.
You're wrong because I've been
The
through it.
reader.
You're wrong. You could do that. Because I tried it about 100 times and I failed, but finally got it right. So you can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's fun, man. And now being involved with people like you and our developers and our advisors, and they have the understanding of what it is and what it can do, and we're just putting all of our minds together and creating something for the world. It's coming, man. It's happening.
Yep.
It's happening.
Yep.
We're getting our testimonies, or we already have our data. We're putting our data together about all the difference, the ROI.
Yep.
What had happened to clients that started doing this and now they're doing this. And these are just clients that we had just a couple of months ago that I not have had. We still have them working on multiple, but these are use cases that we just did a few months ago. A process that we just did, and we just created use cases now, or we're creating them. So in the next couple of weeks, man, we're going to have quite a few use cases and videos and testimonies of how things are going.
Yeah.
Mr. King, how are you? Thank you, sir.
Ryan King. Yeah, he actually had a nice event for a women's empowerment event a couple months back, and Nicole sung at, man. So
Yeah.
what's up, Ryan?
What was that about?
Empowering women and just having them come together and different women sharing their testimonies and truths, and How women do, man, get fired up, fire everyone else up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Was it local? Or was it on
No,
Zoom?
it was virtual event. Yeah, virtual event.
Well, those locals are starting to come back, so maybe they can
Oh,
empower each other closer and closer.
oh, it's coming back, dude. It's coming back and coming back strong. It's gonna be something that we're gonna be doing on a regular. So we have these great venues, right? The events right now. Like one of the great, traveling events is Business in Bourbon with Ronald Richards. I just met him yesterday too, for the first time in
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
We're talking about in-person events now, but these networking events is where it's at, and I see us hosting something.
Hmm.
I see us hosting something, man. You know, I see us hosting something where people come and they learn about all things technology.
Right,
You know, all
right.
things technology, man. People are just getting educated because when you got educated people, dude, people are educated, they make better decisions. This is this is tested, okay, proven.
Yeah,
And so if you can
really.
expose them, it's all about the exposure. And that's what these events do, these edutaining type events. I'm going to be a part of the Business in Bourbon when he brings it to DC in September 21st. Check out Ronald Richards. He was on our show too, guys.
He
He was
was.
on our show a few months.
He's a bad brother, man.
Man, he
He,
knows the stuff.
yeah, he knows his stuff. He speaks some truth, some with experience,
Hmm.
with education.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, dude is
And down to earthness.
oh yeah, real down to earth, dude. Real down to earth,
I
man.
met him when I was talking to him yesterday, man. When I can look in somebody's eyes, and I can feel like the genuineness of them. It's okay if they're not. Sometimes they're nervous or whatever. Just
Yeah,
just you could tell like that's who you're talking to. And I love people like that. Like
yeah,
that's what I'm talking to. You can look in someone's eyes, you can see. So that's good stuff.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to meeting him in person someday, man. Strong
Set the
fella.
set the vision, make it plain.
Yeah, yeah.
So make sure. Just want to close back on that affiliate link. If you are interested, now this is what makes a good affiliate. Do you know anybody who has a business? Are you in business? Are you familiar with how business works? Are you a business consultant? Have done this already and kind of work with businesses? Are you familiar with business processes? Like these are just a couple things. If you're any of those, then you would make a good candidate for an affiliate. What would you say, Wilton?
Absolutely. I think that you know if people are looking to help others, they need to understand what we do because it helps them fast, and the proof is once they see it for the first time because we have multiple cases. All of our cases have turned into something bigger than we even thought about. But seeing the impact and the changes really helping these businesses function on their day-to-day basis is overwhelming, man. I
Yeah.
mean, it really is. So
Hmm.
I think once affiliates understand how that can relate to their clients, then they'll start learning how you can implement this into their clients' world,
Right.
so to speak, right?
Hmm.
Um, and it happens fast. And we've laid out a foundation where they can learn it fast and get all the information they need fast. It all depends on them too, because they're just going to want information and not do anything with it. Then guess what? They're not going to really learn it. But the
Right.
learning curve and the understanding is immediate. All you got to do is ask the right question. We have the information somewhere.
Yep.
We have it somewhere, or someone knows it, or someone we've done it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, we're preparing for that. I think right now filling out the information for the affiliates is great. I think it's going to probably take us about a month before we start bringing on real affiliate. I mean, really talking about affiliates just because we're building that foundation very
Yep.
strong on the back end and
Yep.
making sure when they come on board, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Hmm.
So we'll rather just sort of continue allowing them to, get as much information as they can from us, join our community, ask questions, and we'll share that information with them however we need to, right? Until we get our affiliate program going, because that affiliate program is already going to blow up. we have affiliates right now. We had to sort of pause it, so they're sort of helping us build it now. They're bringing on businesses because they already see it happening. Boom, boom, boom. They see it already. I mean, like in Europe and Dubai, in Peru. I mean, it's like what,
Yeah.
and they're between from the East Coast to the West Coast. It's like dang.
Yep.
So Canada. We have a lot of Canada. Yeah, we have like 3 or 4. Working with 3 or 4 in Canada now. So yeah, man, it's
Spreading.
It's cool, but we really have to. We're developing a process to make it simple for anybody that wants to know more about it. We simplify it so they can just really get to how it can really help their clients or their business out immediately.
Right. Yep.
So
that's it.
And I had a friend I was talking today. He goes, what made you want to change your name your name from Skill Through Automation to Simply Automate? And I told him, I said, well, you know what? I said, we've been talking about it. I said, but not everybody wants to scale with automation.
Right.
They don't want to scale, right?
Right.
They just want to see how automation can make it simple for them.
Yep.
That's it. It's like, okay, I don't need to scale it. I'm doing okay. I just want to, how can you make it simple for me? How can I really take advantage of automation so I can focus on my company?
Yep.
I don't need to scale it. I just need to focus on it,
Yep. That's it. That's it.
And he literally, we got everything in. We're working on his design, everything right now. And that was probably within about an hour of me saying that. And now he's a client,
Dude, you hit it on the head. You hit it on the head.
So yeah, man.
Automation made simple, man.
That's it. Automation made simple. It's made simple.
So this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you need to know that it's easy, simple. It's not going to take any complication. But, not even but, let's call it an and. And when you do that, you're going to be glad you did, because there's a whole lot of goodness that comes once you understand it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about it, not understanding it. Now it's dangerous. It used to be a kind of a luxury technology in business automation. You could get it if you wanted it. But now it's not that, especially post-pandemic coronavirus. The world has changed.
Yeah.
We were in the digital. We were in the information age, and now we are in the digital transformation age. That we've accelerated
overnight.
Overnight, literally, like January 2020,
right?
Officially March 2020, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, it's time. It's time just to get educated, and it is simple. And we show you exactly how simple that is. Then you'll be happy, just like these videos you see of these people.
Yeah.
you'll be making your video next.
It's funny how we resist this so bad, but the minute they actually see it and feel it, it's the priority. It goes from this priority to the top of priority. Okay, I get it. Let's do what we need to do. So it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
we're having fun doing it, and you can only really experience that if you have the opportunity to do it, to try to really get to know it.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the ones that are real busy, they're like, oh man, yeah, I'm not too busy for this, because you can eliminate this busyness that I'm doing.
Right.
Like that's it. You got
that's a conversation you just had with someone. So it's like, I got too much of this stuff to do. And you're like, this is what I'm going to take away from you doing.
That's exactly what
okay. Tell me more about this thing.
Yeah, it's like, well, no, I'm a little too busy. I said, well, yeah, exactly. That's what we'll do, is we'll take away that busyness. That's what we do. Tell me how you're busy, and I'll tell you how we'll automate it. He's like,
that's good.
Okay. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So, and then he started talking about, like, that's what we do. Tell me where you're busy, dude. And I'll tell you how much of that we can. If you're busy, let's take away that busyness so you can do something else, because I guarantee you can automate a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. Minimum 30%. Minimum 30%.
We start talking now, man. He started realizing more about it. He's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that's what it's been, man. It's been cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff,
So
man.
what else? That's it, man. Just some good personal things happening, which we'll talk about that later. But yeah, man, a lot of personal and business changes.
Yep.
You know,
Butterfly time.
yeah, man.
The cocoon is starting to crack.
hmm hmm
hmm
and we're surrounded by such great people, man. Really,
Yeah.
I mean, just
No, no, really. No, really, really.
like
It's that
really, really good people. You know what I mean?
we could do a show on just that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You need
And
that. You need that.
you do. You need that, and it's good to have that relationship where it's like you understand. Like they'll tell you exactly how you can improve sort of things, or tell you or learn things from you, but how the way we relate to each other is like we know we could take that and make whatever we're doing better
Right.
every
That's
time,
it.
every
Every time.
conversation.
Yep.
If we
Yep.
take if we take questions, we get answers. It's like, okay, what about this?
Uh,
Okay, what about this? Oh, it's like they're like, so it's pretty cool to have that circle of people to be able to go to ask questions that will take days, years to understand or know.
right.
And because the people we know, we ask that question, we can get it like in 5 minutes.
We get the answer and get the understanding of it. That's what another thing that you're
Right,
talking about. It's
right,
big. It's
right.
big because you can go to Google and get all the answers, but to get the understanding of it, that's the next level. That's next level.
Next, it's a totally different level, man.
Yep.
Totally different level. If you don't understand that till you're there,
Right. Right.
you don't. You can't even explain to people like, no, no. But I understand where you're at because I was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's totally different, man. And you can start seeing how you can honestly start seeing how a certain part of humanity, I guess you could say, thinks differently. It is you start to get more involved with these different groups, and it becomes smaller and smaller. But you're like, okay,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
different levels are. It's a whole different thing, man.
Yep. Yep.
Whole different energy.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I basically showed all the videos. Showed 30 days to automate and Marvin. We showed Marvin's video.
yeah, so that's what I was trying to get out at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. And business burnout. Showed that too.
Okay, cool.
Talk a little bit about the business burnout. Then we close with the affiliate just now. So
Nice. Well, that's good, man. I mean, I think just spreading the word of what we're doing and just having people go follow us and keep up to date and just ask questions. It's like we're not gonna be here to try to sell you. We're gonna be here to try to help, to educate you and
that's it.
give you the knowledge you need. You do whatever you want with it. I mean, that's it. It's like, you know what, you take with it. But as long as we can you learn from us, you can take with you and do something with it. That's important.
Yeah. Do that by coming to the website. It's in the comments, Facebook and LinkedIn. It's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swing by, take
Are
the
we
action
having
today.
Are we doing RPA 101 next week?
This is the last two. That Tuesday came up quick. Last Tuesday of the month. Yeah.
I don't
Last
know.
Tuesday of the month.
Maybe it's not. Maybe I think we have another month. Another.
That was fast.
No. The 29th is.
I'm about to say, dude, that's quick.
No,
Okay.
yeah. No.
Woo! But look, I was ready though. Look at listen.
I know.
Listen, I just ready. I'm always like, okay, I guess we're gonna get it. Yeah.
So we're good, man.
We can pull it off because we got all the information in our head.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all in our head.
We just got to
restructure.
We got to restructure what we're doing to get it done, but we could do it easy, but we don't have to, which is good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I want to touch on hyper automation. Because it's a thing. The convergence of these technologies. A lot of companies are doing them and don't even know, and some of them need to know what this is. These different convergences and how impactful they are if you're using them.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So stay tuned for that hyper automation.
Yeah, the hyper automation is going to be something else, and I think the great thing about hyper automation, and if you haven't been involved with RPA at all, first of all, you want to be involved totally 100% on RPA first, but you want to understand what hyper automation means in the back of your head. That way, if you understand what it means as you're mastering RPA and you start automating all these little processes, you're preparing yourself visually to be able to understand how you can take a full advantage of hyper automation when that time comes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna already know most of the logic and how it's done because you're gonna learn RPA, which is that's what you gotta learn really. Anything else is just in conversation, you'll get it
Right.
for automation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the most important part first, is learning this part. But putting that hyper automation in the back of your head, that way as you start learning more and more, you can start identifying how you can improve your business or your clients' businesses by taking advantage of hyper automation when it's time.
Yep. Yep. I'm so glad you keep saying that, because it's sweet and it's beautiful, it's shiny, it's great. But I let you keep saying when it's time, do everything in order, and then
Right.
if you do things in order, oh, this you'll you'll be happy you did.
Uh,
Yeah, you'll be
and
happy you did.
you'll get somebody who go, you know what? Oh, well, we did hyper automation. We did all this at the same time, and we able to be successful. But yeah, but you know what? You have someone specialized in hyper automation, whether it was just automation itself, and then in applications, and then in software, and then in apps, and then in all this. So when you all came together, it was easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Most people aren't, don't have that.
Right. Right. Right.
So
Yep.
you know, so people have to be, and that's like 1 out of 100. Everybody else struggles with hyper automation first. So there's a system, but if once you understand it, you put time into it, you can learn that fast.
Yeah.
You can learn it fast.
Mm-hmm.
We have clients
Yep.
right now, like, oh, they went from the proof of concept to unlimited bots right away because they start
Yeah.
understanding it. No, we're already building number 5 or 6 in 2-3 months.
Well, because what they realize, what they come to realize, is that it's not about them understanding so much the technology and how it works. It's about understanding what they're doing and how to do it better. That's
That's
it.
it.
And
That's it.
they're doing what they're doing, so they know that. So you're a master at what you do. Now we
Right.
just come in and help you do it better. That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
That's it.
That's
So,
the message, and I'm sticking to it.
but people are starting to learn it, and the ones that don't, they'll be scratching their heads wondering why. You know, and it just take all it does take a little bit of effort and a little bit of time adjustment to really focus and understand and utilize the network you have to make things better on your end.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
And we built it. We built it fast, and not fast. It took us 2 years, but
Yeah,
we built it strong and unbreakable and improving all the time. You know,
boom. There you go.
so that's it.
There you go.
That's it. So
Simply
yeah, man,
automating.
that's it. So yeah, it's good, man.
Yep.
Things are starting to happen. And we're really getting a lot of attention from the small businesses is where we want to be. Well, we want to help everybody, but we want to really impact the small businesses because they don't have access to things like this.
That's it.
You know,
So I hope you hear that. Small businesses, don't think you can't. This is not. That's probably something that we might even need to put a focus on, making sure people know. That this is not like some expensive thing. It's very affordable, very
right.
very affordable. Affordable so much into a subscription model. We designed it specifically so small and medium size, or in particularly small business, they could actually use it.
Use it, and it's so affordable that they'll know the ROI before it even starts being developed.
That's the part I like.
So they'll know exactly what they're saving the minute this bot is live. They'll know exactly what we're taking away from them before this bot goes live. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so there's like, okay, well, don't have to make a decision. You can see it right there, plain and simple. And we already know if we're going to make it before we even really go into dialogue. We know that we can show them how we can help them. Minimize their time.
Right.
So we're not wasting their time. We're not,
Yep.
So
there it is.
That's it.
So the links are there, everybody. All the links you need. Questionnaire is there for anyone interested in getting those bottlenecks, getting yourself out of that bottle. Okay, we want to get you out of that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna smooth that neck out.
Yeah.
And then affiliates. That's anyone who, if you're a business consultant or you just someone who wants to help businesses. I want to say it used to be thrive, man, but it's really survive. You're gonna need this technology to even be in existence soon.
Mm-hmm.
So we might as well say it now. If you don't have it now, your competition will have it. So if you're someone who can help businesses like that, then the affiliate programs for you. The link's there too. Then our website. Come look around, poke around, walk around, take a look at what is happening. Get educated, gain an understanding, and then you can take proper action.
Yep. You'll get sucked in like the rest of everybody is when they understand it.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's like you really can identify like, oh man, what would we really, it's so fun just talking to our clients now because they're like, oh, by the way, you get emails and you wake up in the morning like, hey man, give me a call when you have a chance, man. I was thinking about doing this, doing about that. Let's sit down and talk. And talk. Oh yeah, we can do that. All right, well, I'm gonna send you a video, show you how it's done. Boom. Here you go.
Right. That's good stuff, man.
It's fun, dude.
That is.
It's fun. So, and we do that on a daily basis all the time, man. So, once people understand what that's all about, get more emails.
Yep. I hear it dinging.
So, it's cool, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. It's
good stuff. And thank everybody for watching, and even the replayers. Remember, the greatest thing you can do is take proper action. That's the greatest thing you can do. You notice I said the word proper, but take proper action.
Proper action is so, especially in the digital world, man.
Yes.
Don't go to a trusted source that has done it before, and don't try to learn on your own because there's so much watered down information out there.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to puzzle that together will take you forever. Go to a trusted source, someone that's been there and done it, and that can guide you to the right people or network to make sure that you could avoid those headaches. Yep.
And those people, you can start right here if you're looking for them. They're right here in front of you.
right there. Right there. Did I do that right?
Yep.
All right.
Good stuff, man.
So yeah, man. Well, good. Well, I appreciate you finally getting me back on here, man. Your link never came through, dude. I don't know what happened. I can't log on, so I don't know what's up.
That was wild, man. This happened last time when you and I were StreamYard. I came in the room and you said, "I'm in here." I'm like, "I'm in here," and like, "How are you?" But yeah, that's the thing about technology. We can put the internet on Mars, but we may not be able to get a connection to StreamYard. It's how it is.
You know what's crazy about technology too? We have to identify this is that once we talk to StreamYard and find out what their issues are on their end and why we can't do that, why we can't do certain things, why we can set ourselves to take full advantage of what this platform has for anything that we do, because their tech team will get back to us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we know how to, and we'll know how to adjust what we do based on what they can do.
Right. That's good. Good stuff, man. That's good closing right there, dude.
All right, brother.
Everybody, remember, take proper action. Until next time.
Take it.
Simply Automate Inc. out. Welcome to the Business Empowerment Podcast.
The show that keeps you in the know with what you need to know in business and technology and for yourself so you can grow. Welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Rob House, and my co-host, Wilton Rogers, got insight for miles. Miles and miles. We'll give you what you need to know.
Get ready for
The Business Empowerment Podcast.